special edition of the Dallas Cowboys. Road to riches. Ezekiel Elliott has been suspended for 6 games. And I think this is pretty ridiculous. I think this is stupid. I'm knowing that Zeke Elliott will say, "Hey, Commissioner, let's have a talk." And the Commissioner is going to be like, yes. This is stupid. I wasn't prosecuted for anything. I'm not on trial for anything. They have no proof that this girl is telling the truth. Or I know I hit somebody in a club, but you're going to suspend me for 6 months for doing nothing? Nobody's charged me for anything, so why am I being charged? Why? Oh my gosh. So we won't see him until October. Uh, and this could be a little bad, but it might not be a hold up on the offense. But I guess we'll have to see. Oh, it's kind of frustrating. I thought it would be just like 2 games, but why? Why is this happening? I think it's because the NFL is trying to make an example out of the Dallas Cowboys. Out of Zeke. They're trying to make an example out of Zeke. Say, if you mess up, you're going to be punished. Even if you didn't do anything. Even if you didn't do jack squat. And he has done one thing. He hasn't been charged for a crime. So NFL, is this too much of a harsh punishment? But I found out that the players and the owners had they agreed to these terms when they did the bargain with the NFL, the bargaining deal with the NFL. So like, it's kind of harsh and it's kind of not harsh. It's just the example that you gotta behave yourself and you can't run wild even if you're a young guy. You gotta be focused on the game. You gotta be ready. You gotta be player. You gotta have with the days that you're off. I'm not playing. You gotta be practicing, keeping your nose clean, keeping yourself ready, getting yourself ready for the game. And Elliot has done some stupid stuff. I'll admit that. Pulling the girl's shirt down, that's a no-no. Punching the guy in a club, that's a no-no. But when you're young, you're stupid. You're stupid sometimes. I've done stupid stuff. I've done a lot of when I was young. But it doesn't mean that if you have the kind of money that you get for playing football, for any professional sport, that you can run wild, that you can do what you want to do. That's not how it works. You have to have, you have to have a certain standards of what you can do and what you can't do. You have to be a role model for these kids. You have to be a person that says, "This is what I do. I'm not gonna go party it out, go get myself a DWI. I'm not gonna go beat up women. I'm not gonna try to. For gosh sakes, there was a go sell drugs like marijuana or stupid stuff like that. Keep your nose clean. You're a professional. You're a role model. You are a role model to every single jeez. You're a role model to every little kid that wants to be a football star or that wants to be like you. So what kind of example are you setting when you're going out there selling drugs, partying, drinking, pulling down women's shirt, punching people, punching people at a club, or just doing stupid stuff? It, it's not. The NFL did what they had to do. They had to set an example for Zeke Elliott. They had to say, if you're not going to do what you're supposed to be doing, and you're not going to behave yourself, we're going to suspend you for 6 games. So maybe next time you will think before you just go rough shot and go wild and just think that you're invincible and you can do whatever you want to anybody and party the way you want to party. Not practice, train, read the books, study, and be ready for Dallas Cowboy football. Because that's what you should be doing, Elliot. You need to take notes from your friend Prescott. And this is not me saying that you're a bad person, Elliot. You might be a great person, but hey, you make mistakes. Mistakes happen to everybody. Everybody is not perfect. So maybe you should just try to see if you get see your suspension a little lower, but I don't know what's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then just sit there and think what you need to be doing next year by this time. Because if you want to be in the Dallas Cowboys organization, you have to be not just a Dallas Cowboy. You have to represent the Dallas Cowboys in a positive way. And the positive way is always making sure that you are not doing stupid stuff. So I don't know. I'm really torn. I'm upset at his actions and his behavior, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe you made your bed and you just gotta lie in it. So it's time to move on. It's time to see what happens with the rest of this case and see if he gets the suspension lowered. And I don't know if he does, great. But if he has to sit out, well, that's how it goes, and that's what is going to go on. So good luck, Elliot. Hope to see you in October. And as always, Cowboys, Cowboys, Cowboys. Awesome, radical Cowabunga. Oh, this is episode. What episode? I think this is episode of 7 of the Dallas Cowboys Road to Riches. Oh yeah.